Well, here we are. It's only been like 3 years, I think. Shut up! It's not been that long, I don't think, has it? Fucking hell. What's up? Anyway, it is done. This is the final part. It will be done. I figured, I can't be asked to get this waste next Friday doing this because it's going to be so short. I literally just have to go up, have an argument with Darrow, and sneak around for a bit, and that's it. I've just remembered how much I hate this level, not because of what it entails, but because this. How do you fuck up the Union flag? I mean, come on. You've got Canada right, you've got Japan right. Admittedly, Japan has a flag that looks like a bleached arsehole, but come on. The Union Jack, it's not... Fuck it.
Jensen. Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Yeah, this is really easy, this level. You mostly just sneak around a bit. And we shall do without killing anyone. This will take us into the main hangar. There's a dormant robot in here, which we could activate, but I'm not going to. There's also a couple of weapon boxes in a turned over truck at the far end, which I'm not interested in. I just want to set something up because I will have to come down here.
Pritchard, Panchea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
I do like how ominous this is. Ooh, before we begin, I might need this. I'm pretty certain I'm not going to, but better to be safe than sorry. It's a pretty accurate portrayal of my kitchen on Monday morning. This guy will fuck things up.
Go in, and I'm gonna take him from the outside, and then I won't be able to get him out, because
Shut up. Mumbling moron. 8024. Peps, grenade launchers, nothing of value. Ooh, sweetie bar. Behind that door, those boxes, you'll find a vent. Go through there and it'll take you to a room on the opposite side of the stairwell, which contains an assault rifle and a heavy cannon. which, funny enough, is this room here. However, there's nothing in there we want. Oh, there's also a cooling system, which, again, no one cares about. I do need to get access to here, though. Oh, bollocks.
Access granted.
Nothing else to use them on now. Go on, son. Go on.
Access granted.
Masterful.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done. Believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen, the will to do what I have done. You're all too weak, judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion. Well, so be it.
You've convinced yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
You think my methods are inhuman, Mr. Jensen? It was my genius that created the technology. My vision that seduced Zarif and Zhao and all the others who now feed off of it. They seek to stand on the shoulders of my research without comprehending the danger that people like you pose to mankind. I am the only one with the perspective, the insight, to know what is needed.
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
But they cannot leave me behind. Don't you see? You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission. Go on then. Beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
You cover it up with all that pretense about saving the world, try to justify it. But deep down inside, you're nothing more than an angry child, spiteful, full of hate, envious and bitter. How petty is that?
Petty? I was betrayed by my own genetics, ruined by my own flesh. What right do you have to condemn me, to curse me? All I ever wanted was to build something good, something magnificent. And now, there's so much blood. So much blood. I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen. Codes to shut down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
There we go, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
This guy on the left is the problem. He walks towards you and literally looks at the elevator he's getting into. However, he does turn around and piss off in a second.
Real! Not real! Not real!
Good lad. I suppose cheery elevator music would kill the mood a little, wouldn't it? Come on. There we go. Oh, and again you fuck up the Union flag.
Go away, Ghost! Go away!
This guy here is the problem. He's currently facing the vent where I need to get out. Thing is, if I don't open the vent beforehand, he'll hear the vent open and he'll be becoming curious. There we go. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Oh, I won't need it, but what the hell. There's a locker room down there, so just useless tat in there. And the on-site limb cloning.
You seem relatively normal, Nishbar?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
There is literally nothing I want from here. I'll take one of those.
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
I kid you not, I literally have nothing to spend practice on now. Actually, I'll tell you what would be useful. That'll do.
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
That guy in the black is an issue. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Go investigate.
I didn't mean it. You just got yourself so mad.
Now fucking go to sleep. There we go. Haha. I'm always terrified one was just going to turn around. I can never remember which ones do. Ooh, I forgot the guys underneath heard me. Taggart's very easy to reach. Sarif, on the other hand, is a bit of an arsehole to get to. However, there is a couple of sneaky ways you can get to him.
Access granted.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people? Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure its use for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Bad end. Oh, now we gotta get it back out. Literally just a case of sneaking under some cameras, or just doing this. Where are you turning? Oh, you're going that way, aren't you? Now I need to go back out and go down a level. There's a couple of ways you can get to Sarif. There's a hole in the ground in this area which you can literally just jump down if you've got the Icarus. However, the easiest is just simply jump in the elevator here.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
The machine room is broken into 3 parts. The one part of it you reach via jumping down the hole. The second part you reach going through the door, and the third part can be reached either through accessing the first room, which is filled with random screamers, or taking a side route which has got a couple of mines in it. Mines are easier to deal with than screamers, so we'll just do that.
Whose hand? Whose hand is that? That's not mine. It's not mine. Get away. Get away. Get away. You're the monster. It's your fault. Get up. Get up. No, get up. Get up.
So I'm watching the radar as well in the bottom corner. Gotcha.
Access granted.
Now this is where it gets a little annoying.
So nice and quiet. But you ruined it.
Hate that one. Always goes off. I keep meaning to try throwing EMP at it, but I keep forgetting. Oh look, it's Sans Serif.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Well, Sans Serif here is actually turning out to be Comic Sans, but never mind. What's in here now? Oh, money. I'm trying to think now. So that's all of the endings now. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go back the way we came.
You'll never get me. Stay away! Just leave me alone! Alone, all of you! Out of my house!
Get up! Get up!
Get away from me! Get away! Just leave me alone! Alone, all of you! Out of my house! No! You won't get me!
Get up! Get up! It's your fault! It's your fault! There it is! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
And we close the doors to the crazy room. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. After last week's epic adventures of me vomiting all over the neighbour's cat, I decided to join social media. Yes, I know, I've decided to climb off my moral high horse here and play with the rest of the peasants. So I went and got myself a shitter account. I'll put the link in the bottom of the comments. The idea is so that, you know, I can let you guys know if anything's going to be delayed or whatever. It doesn't mean I'm suddenly going to start posting random crap on it like everyone else, because, well, you know, I like to think myself as above that. So, yeah, you might want to go sign up to it. Just, I might actually make a few comments on the industry as a whole, or a few bits and pieces, whatever. However, my inner thoughts will stay exactly that, my inner thoughts. I'm sure as hell not putting a fucking selfie on there. Alright. Gas room in here contains security console. Hack it, and you can turn on a turret which kills everything through those doors. However, I'm not going to. I'm going to sneak through them.
You don't scare me. You're leaving there. Get away. Go. I can't control them anymore. Run. Run.
Just leave him.
Let me go. Kill you. I'm going to kill you. Just let me finish. I got to talk to them. I got to talk. Real. I'm going to kill you. Real. Die. Die. Just leave me alone. Die. Get off. Die. Out of my head.
I don't have to use the glass shield, but I like to have that extra layer of security just in case. There we go. Oop. Okay, so I made a bit of noise as I walked out the door. And while this is going down, I'm going to drink my tea. It's a long elevator ride. I'm also going to take the opportunity as well to do some shameless pimping here. In that yours truly not only decided to jump on the social media bandwagon, but he also decided to go get himself a Patreon account. So you lot can help contribute to the running of this place if you so wish. However, this is not merely to promote some sort of running of a YouTube channel, because that's just, well, shit. Instead, I'm actually going to ask for your help with a bigger project of mine. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am actually a designer, and I used to work in the gaming industry. And a couple of years ago, I started working on my own thing, which has been pretty much under closed doors. Now, I've mentioned it in the past, but I've never really shown anyone what it was until now. And yeah, you know, just go to the page, have a read, see what you think. You know, you might think it's a load of shit, you might think it's great, you might think, holy fuck, this guy's actually onto something here. So yes, the option is there. I've also got some goodies as well for you if you want to chip in a bit more than usual. It would certainly help. I was supposed to launch this thing in 2016, but 2016 decided that she would lift her skirt and we'd play a nice game of hide the sausage. My ass has never been the same since. Ugh. Right, fuck it. The final confrontation, ooh, etc.
What the hell?
Water pressure nominal 173 psi. Who am I? Communications web online. I feel cold. Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters. I don't remember. Drone 4 disconnected. Let me go. Processing. Oh God, please help me. I'm scared. Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain. Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second. Sleep, please. Let me sleep. Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the chain.
I can't control Hiron!
Increasing glitchinators by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal! Security alert. Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the Council will welcome me with open arms.
One. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. Time is gone from us. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. Ah! You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time.
Oh look, EMP shielding.
Protocol.
Warning.
Yeah, sorry, it's very anticlimactic. It's literally just Darius just sitting here and waiting for him to die.
Daryl, you betrayed them.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach it, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both figured it.
Oh, fucking hell, hurry up and die already. Just run out of tea as well. You'll know when she's ready to kill her because the glass will suddenly shatter out from where she's hiding.
Warning. Primary pod station finished.
No! I have to not lose this. It's not right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory. Is that... Never! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical level. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
There we go. Let's shoot this bitch.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. but only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Technically, according to Mankind Divided, the station was destroyed. And, let's be realistic, I haven't killed enough people, so fuck it. Hell, I survived, I've got a sequel. I don't care about the rest of these fucking muppets.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions, and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Seraph, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station myself included, stand in their way.